relax, and enjoy another Resin Crafting with Chris Collected. Today, I'm going to finish up this dragon, as well as finishing up these other two pieces. And look, I even got a new piece, but this one actually ends up not working out, so I don't get that one done today. But it is the same in that series that it is a card holder, or a business holder, or a sticker holder, or whatever you want it to hold. For today, I wanted to make sure I had enough. So actually in the right, I'm going to do a full 7 ounces, and in the left, I'm going to do 6. So I did add an extra ounce in. A full 13 ounces, sucker. We're really maxing it out, but I was like, I needed to make sure that both of these pours were full. It's like oil and water. Look at that. Not anymore. So if you haven't seen it before, I'm going to be spinning them up real fast. As you can see, they kind of get a little bit milky, but quickly they will actually start to go clear. But they do have bubbles in them. Oh no! And so that thing on the right, I'm going to put them in there, and that's going to vacuum pack all that air out of it. And of course, all those bubbles are now gone. First up, I'm going to finish up this purple. I have been using it for too many episodes, and so it's time to be done with it. As well as the yellow. I have been using this for a bunch of episodes, and I was like, you know what? Let's just use it up. I got some blue mica powder as well. I didn't want it to be super dark. The more mica powder you put into something, the darker it will be. And so, you see here, I went really low. And then I've been on a kick of just keep using my interference colors because they do make a fun pearlescence. And so the other one would be done totally in that pearl color. As you can see here, it slowly starts to envelop the entire thing. You get slow, more and more color, more and more, until it is fully consistent. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Remember to trust in yourself, honor yourself and others, and create a world that is safer for everybody. As you can see, this one is nice and done and has that pearl effect to it. Whereas this other one is going to be a nice light blue. Like a cup of the ocean. I decided to do them in real time today to really show you what it looks like versus having it in 2x speed. Look at that. Nice and beautiful. It's resin pouring time. First up, I'm going to do this tray. I had already poured it in a previous video. Not sure if it's 100% out yet or not, but if not, it will be out soon. As you can see here, it was about 90% full. I just needed a little bit of a back coat on it. And obviously that big spot in the middle. I've had a real problem with over flooding it recently, and so I decided to just go ahead and let a big tidal wave happen and just kind of move it all around. That way it'll be a lot easier. As in, that front corner was super, super high. I think that technically that top corner was like 100% done. And so that's what made it really difficult, but at the same time, you know, a little bit of challenge is not the end of the world. And of course, I tried to move all the rest of it back into the other corner. I've since got this table really level. The last couple of episodes have all been really level. So hopefully these ones, I know when I demolded them, they were also level. So I'm really happy about it. I finally got a good setup going. Nice, that one is done. And then next up is the purple. absolutely beautiful. I do love that pearl shine, and then of course with all that extra glitter pieces in it, it is shining so bright. Next up, this is a new piece, but it's staying part of that series that makes little card holders. Super easy pour, so expect to see this piece more in the future. And with what was left over, I went ahead and decided to do the rest of, well, at this time, what was funny is I ended up not having enough to finish it because I had done the other blue piece. Well, when I went out to go put this in my drying rack, I knocked over the flour. And so about a third of it spilled out, and I was like, oh. And so I ended up actually taking the flour and pouring it into the dragon. And so while the dragon is not 100% complete in this video, in the demolding, it will be 100% complete, and all of the arms, or wings rather, will be blue. Just know that. That right here you can see the pearl is gonna be the whole spine. It's all gonna be the pearl, but the wings will actually be blue. Thank you all for watching. Now it's demolding time. All right, first up, as I just said, this piece ended up going bad, but I ended up having a tiny bit of it in the front there still. And so I think next week I'm gonna do this piece and it's gonna look so good because it's gonna have that nice little bit of blue in the front and everything else will be fine. See, here is the dragon. And that's where all the extra blue went. That or on my picnic table outside. Ruined the table a little bit, but it's okay. This way, as you see, it's a bit difficult to demold, but, you know, I take a little bit of time, that's all. The product's worth it at the end because it's this really cool spiky dragon. Look at that. It really turned out really well. If you remember, the spine of it is going to be the pearl, but the end of it is that gold interference. So it has like a special tail to it, but the spine is all one. It looks the same, right? It looks really cool. It's like a Godzilla or something like that. It's like, you know, charging the... So I had that really cool effect to it. But of course, what I really, you know, my main thing that I work on is trays and other kind of utilitarian, you know, useful, functional art. That still looks super pretty. And this tray is a perfect example of that. Because nice, 1-inch high walls, super, you know, patriotic. Obviously, we have, you know, America's Independence Day coming here soon, so I figured it was going to be a good one. And finally, this other tray. Or is it a bowl? You can discuss in the comments. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Either way, though, look at these sidewalls. Look at that center. It looks wonderful. I like that the purple at the top is really dark, but because you have that pearlescence on the bottom, it really lightened up the base. So you get this kind of like white purple in the bottom and a really dark purple at the top. With, of course, that green band that I put in there in the middle. The dragon fits perfectly in his new home. Thank you all so much for watching. Remember to trust in yourself, honor yourself and others, and create a world safer for everyone. Bye, y'all. See you next week.